sex ed in these United States of America.
It's up to the parents.
Do not have sex.
Save it for marriage.
Don't get an STD.
That's all you really need to know. Now go, put on that purity dress and go to the ball with your father.
Then there's that sex ed that we get when we're 11-year-old boys that teach us how to treat women right.
Like slamming them in the eye with a money shot, or smashing their bodies even if it hurts a lot. When guys inherit sexual entitlement, they gotta figure out how to handle it. Treat women like they're subhuman and learn what to call them.
Dirty sluts.
Dick sheets.
Cum dumpsters.
Compliant receptacles whose sole purpose is to provide friction to generate the almighty male ejaculation.
Just sets of holes existing to see how many dicks men can cram inside of them.
Welcome to the world of porn, where women obediently bend over to be torn, enduring pain, simulating pleasure, reciting lines of submission through misogynistic slurs and dominant demands. Who needs permission?
Women serving as targets for male excrement, feigning enjoyment while gagging through mascara-laden tears. Withstanding jackhammers to the epiglottis until preferably they vomit.
It's what kids learn instead of programs teaching consent and respect here in the land of denial, where arrogant ignorance and hyper-masculine hostility are enjoying a revival, trumping dignity, equality, and human possibility, all held hostage by corporate greed, infotainment, celebrity culture, and reality TV, perpetuating patriarchal landscapes of augmented breasts and ample cleavage to feed the male gaze. But if those jugs are nursing infants, bury them under a blanket, or go sit on a toilet, because nobody wants to see that. But vaginoplasty and Brazilian wax? Hey, why not keep prepubescence intact?
Like ads with sexualized young women in school uniforms, selling lipstick, eyes wide, fixing their phones. Are those dick pics? Images so pornified we become numb to how women are objectified.
This rape culture that surrounds us has become so normalized that it's getting harder for folks to recognize, much less to rectify. It's like club music so monotonous that we stop hearing the words. So we just move along to song after song.
From Thick telling you you know you want it, to Pharrell saying he's gonna give you something big enough to tear that ass in two. Or Bullet for My Valentine singing Don't Scream, but you let one out and I come down on you like a ton of bricks.
As rapper after rapper spews the stench of hypermasculinity through rape thread after rape thread and song after song. Nighttime is the right time for creeping. Vandalize your crib, rape your wife while she's sleeping.
I'm all up on your bitch means I'm a raper. All I got for these hoes is dick, duct tape, and a stapler.
We could go on like this forever. But let's use this time together to recognize this epidemic of misogyny and wonder why we keep grinding and twerking along to its theme songs. You see, humming along with this dominant arrogance or even remaining silent in the face of it makes us complicit. Because until we demand respect for our shared humanity, we will never construct consent-based communities.
And until enough men speak out against sexism and call out your brothers every single day, we'll perpetuate this culture of violence because it is wedged in a deepening schism of silence.
And unless we respond to, oh yeah, dude, I hit that with, she's not a that, she's a person, and didn't we learn in preschool that hitting hurt? Or to, I wore her down, man, with, that's coercion, not consent. We've missed our cue to speak up and protest because it's a sober, enthusiastic yes, or it's nothing.
You see, we can't awaken compassion by muttering under our breath helplessly. It's simple, really.
We've had the covers pulled up over our heads and been numbed to slumber by a rape culture lullaby that's robbing our hearts of their capacities, but a culture of respect is coming. If you're quiet, you can hear it rumbling beneath your feet. It's not so discreet. It's gonna move tectonic plates, and we'll awake to see that the world has shaken. And we've been blanketed with denial and singing ourselves to sleep all the while with this melody that perpetuates our lying in bed with the culture of rape.